students, this is what you do. You go into the web page here called Design, design9.blogspot.com, and you'll go into Indesign, and in Indesign it will tell you to go into the assignment. And so in the assignment you will see where to get your thumbnails and principles of design. Here you can find the color scheme, and I want you to decide on your color scheme. This is kind of fun. So you can make these arrangements here, and here on the right is what you're going to copy, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So just kind of decide what your color scheme will be. That's a nice one. Alright, in applications you'll find grab. Okay, so you'll have to go into here and you'll go into your applications folder and you'll find where it says grab, and if you can't find it under there, it's under utilities. So just go ahead and go into utilities, open up utilities, and utilities, when it's opened up, then you can find your grab. Okay, and grab, it has some scissors on it, and you just drag that down or just open it up. Okay, when we open it up, sorry, that's not supposed to happen. When we open up grab, and there you can see it's open, then we're just going to go ahead and go capture, and we're going to capture this picture, because I'm going to use this picture for my color scheme. Okay, so it's become now a little TIFF file, and I will save that as my color scheme. Alright, so I go ahead and get out of all of that now, and I'm going to go into Indesign. Now you should already have your thumbnails ready, and you should also have gone through your other applications. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of this. And we get out of this and we go into Indesign. Okay, once I'm in Indesign, it's going to open up and look like this, CS5. Only the best for you, wonderful students. Sorry it's taking so long, but you've got nothing better to do than this right now, at this moment in your life. There it is. Okay, and then go into Document, Push Document, and it's defaulted to just perfect for a page. Okay, now it will look like this. Now what I want to do though is I want to bring in my color scheme, put it over here on the border so that I can have it ready to go. So I'm just going to go into Bridge, and Bridge is in all of the CS5 and it helps you to see what's on your desktop and anywhere other files you want to find. Here's that color scheme right here. And so all I have to do is just kind of drag that over. I want to show you how I'm dragging that over, and I'm going to bring that over and then click it in here, and then once I clicked it in there, then it's going to be ready to be placed wherever I want it to be placed. So I just had to drag it and then just bring it over. That's all. Just dragging it like this right here. That's all you have to do. It's not going to put it in until you click it again. Okay, so here I'm going to click it again. Alright, and then I go to Select. So you're going to have to get used to just keep going back to this Select tool, or just push V. Okay, and that will help you to not make mistakes, because sometimes you forget and you have some kind of tool already on, and what you're going to do is just use that tool over again. So you got to keep going back to V, kind of like how you did with Final Cut when you had to keep going back to A. Alright, so now when you decide that you're going to make some designs, you can just use this tool right here. This is all you really need. If I pulled it down, I've got rectangle, an ellipse tool, and a polygon tool. So the rectangle tool is M. I can start making my composition And it's however, you know, you decided that you want your composition to look according to what your thumbnails look like. So I'm just going to, you know, just put a series of designs here. Okay. Now I'm going to go here to this tool and go ahead and select. I'm going to select this one. Okay, now I don't have any color on that, and all I have to do is just go over here to my eyedropper, and I just pick a color. So when I've got something selected here, I can then just go over to the eyedropper and throw that color in, and I know, because I've already gone to that internet site, that I'm, you know, picking some of the best colors that you can put together. Now you could, you know, if you have a good sense of color, you can do that intuitively, but this right here is a sure thing, and you're going to always have a good color selection. And basically, you know, this is what professionals do, so they're a little bit more competitive than other people when they use these tools. Okay, once you've got that, now we can play around and do some other things, like for example stroke and gradient. Okay, so let's go ahead and select this round ball right here, and I'm going to go over here into my stroke area and pull that out. Just click it, and I can weight it by, you know, giving it some heaviness around it, kind of a frame. Alright, and here's some other selections that you can choose. Maybe I want it to look a little designy. Okay, and then inside the interior, maybe I want it to be I want this to be a gradient, so it kind of looks 3D. So I just come over here and hold this down, and I can apply a gradient in that. Okay, once there's a gradient in that, then I come over here and click this, and the thing is I have to click color too. So I'm going to have to move the color off of my gradient, because on the color I have to use it also. So I'm going to choose my RGB, okay, and then I'm going to come in here, and on this one right here, go back down. You have to click onto that, and then you go back down here and get your RGB again. So you get your colors, and then you can go ahead and start selecting colors. But the problem of that is it's not selecting the colors in your palette that you have here. So it's a little, you know, it's a little bit of a problem. If you can figure out how to fix that, that'll be wonderful. I expect some of you to be brilliant like that. Okay, so I got this freaky topaz thing, but that's fine for right now. Alright, but that just kind of shows you how you can, you know, you could keep putting more gradients in there if you wanted to. Okay, and then I can also do like a little transparency here, or create an effect. So I'm going to open that up and pull that one off too, so that you can see that I can do different things here. So I can opacity, make it transparent, or even like use one of these cool effects here. These are attributes, I call them, and, you know, like do a multiply over it. Okay, or you do a screen, you know, do different things to create a different kind of a effect that you want on this. Okay, so what we have here is we've got the stroke, and we've got a transparency and an effect on here, and how to do a gradient. Okay, here's one more thing I'm going to show you, and then you're going to be on your own to kind of play with this. Okay, so I'm just going to take this pencil tool, and I'm going to write on this right here. Okay, now the pencil tool shouldn't have any kind of a stroke on that, so I have to go over here and make sure that on my stroke that it's 0. Okay, so I'm going to put that 0, my stroke, on that, so that I have absolutely nothing showing up on that line. And also I have to have no color on it too, so you can see that there's no color or anything on that. So here on the lettering, I can type right on that path. Just type on the path tool. Okay, so I can start, I can bring this over here, and then I can start typing whatever I want to. Whatever I want to type. On this path, I will do so with my keyboard. Blah. Okay, if I want it to be bigger, I do Command A, which means I get it all, Command A, and then I push down, you better remember this, Shift, Alt, Command, or Shift, Alt, either one, and the more sign. Took it off, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, just Z it. So, actually don't use the Option key, just do the Shift, Command, and more key, and then you can make it a little bit bigger. And so when I come over here, just the lettering is part of the design. So I'd like to see you put some typography in there too somehow, and enjoy this. This will be a lot of fun. See if you can follow exactly your thumbnails, all 5 of them, with 5 different pictures. And then when you get those through, what I'd like you to do is export those, okay, and just export them as a PDF, and export them as picture 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be fine, okay. And when those are exported, then all you have to do is, now see, there they are, is just go ahead and upload those into a document on your Google Docs and send those to me on an email so that I'll be able to grade those. Okay? All right. Thank you.